just finished just finished episode 6, and I said I wasn't gonna make these too long. I'm also not gonna include any clips this week just because bunch of copyright stuff and I don't feel like dealing with it. I am just gonna try and make just like a quick compilation of my reactions towards the clips, or I mean the show, the episode. So we are about to get into episode 7 right now. We just had that steamy bathtub scene to end episode 6. So I'm pretty excited to see what happens. Curious about what is going to go down, and like I said at the end of my last video, I've been seeing some spoilers online. I follow the Summer I Turned Pretty Facebook page, and so I've seen a few people post about it. I've been trying to scroll, but of course you almost can't get past it if you're following it. So let's see what happens. All right, so I promised these videos last night. I am behind. I didn't get to take a shower till about 2 in the morning, and then I got out of the shower, and then my boyfriend came home, and I did finish the episode, but I didn't finish the review, and had to go to work this morning. And now I only have an hour to lay down before I have to go back to another job. Anyway, let's talk about that episode. So the spoiler that I had been seeing was Conrad talking to Belly on the beach. And that was like, I just really literally cannot. Cause it's like he finally said what we all thought he was feeling. He finally did it. And okay. I tell my daughter to turn her dang on music down. Like that's all I was hearing instead of myself. So that was real crazy, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to get adjusted here. Um it's like I want to say I can't believe that he said all that, but like I do believe it because it's like I know he been wanting to say it. And ooh, I know she broke his heart, but she broke my heart a little bit when she said you and I were never anything. Girl, what? You lying because you loved him your whole life. Your whole life and probably still do. So it was a lot for me, and then like I had smoked again, and so it was just even more intense just watching that and just all of the emotion. Oh my gosh. Oh, I teared up. I really did. I teared up, and I was like, you know what? I understand the whole Conrad, Team Conrad, whatever. Like, I feel y'all. And at this point, I like both of them. But Jeremiah, I think, has been sensing it, and he just seems very, very jealous. And then he drank too much and passed out, which is like, whatever. It's his bachelor party. But, yeah, it was just a lot. My boyfriend just called me, so I'm sorry about all the interruptions here. I'm trying to get through this video and I keep getting interrupted. Gosh, where was I? Yes, Jeremiah. And when he tells Conrad at where were they, the bar or something, and he says, look, like she's my family now and we gonna look out for each other. And I'm like, but all of y'all been family forever. I mean, y'all grew up together. Your mom and her mom are best friends. Like, were best friends. And, that's just that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean that that's your only, like, that's my family now? I'm like, Jeremiah, if you don't go somewhere with your drunk ass, my goodness, he was a mess. He was a mess that night. And then, like, he kept looking back whenever, like, they were talking to each other alone. And I think he sensed it, but I don't know, like, is he gonna find out all of what Conrad actually told her or what have you? And then she finally told, Belly finally told Taylor about that Christmas that she spent with Conrad. I mean, she was real fucked up in the bathroom, but she told her. And I don't think she had told anyone about it, you know? So that was big because I think she was kind of, she was real back and forth and real confused about all of her feelings this episode. Trying to figure out, like, is this the right move? And you know, maybe everybody has a point. I mean, they are super young, and they're like, they should just move in together and just see how that works out, and see, you know, is this gonna last? And I mean, I know it's like not how they used to do it in the olden days, but these days, yeah, you have to, with the divorce rate so high, and like, even nobody's really getting married, it's like you gotta feel this out. Like, y'all should live together in order for you to feel this out and see, you know what, yeah, I really do want to spend the rest of my life with you after it's been some years living with you, you know? I mean, I I've been living with my fiance for 13 years. I mean, we've been together, and you know, we're not married. So, you know, God forbid if anything happened, then there's no there's nothing legally, you know, saying that, oh, well, we're separated now. Like, we don't have to go through all of that. But I mean, that's not going to happen. Not with us. And so, but I think everybody's right. Like, they really should live together first, but they're trying to rush this wedding, and they're trying to get through it. And you know, I'm happy that Laurel is coming, and I'm happy everyone else is, you know, I'm not really happy everyone else is coming because they're all like from, you know, Jeremiah's dad's job, and so that's whack. And even Conrad told her, he's like, this ain't your dream wedding. This, mm-mm. Because, first of all, you wanted to have it at the beach house. And y'all finna have it at the club, you know, the country club. It's just too much because they have enough space for all these randos. And I just don't think it's fair that she has to even do that. Like, you should be able to do your wedding just how you want to do it, just like I said in the last video. And I don't know. Oh, and then the whole thing with Taylor and Denise and Steven. So my hopes are crushed that Steven and Taylor are going to get back together. It seems like I think he's trying to protect himself because he knows how much he either loved or liked Taylor, and he knows how that can kind of become toxic between them, and he doesn't want to lose her as a friend. So he's basically trying to friend zone her for his own protection. And I totally understand that, unfortunately, you know, and I think Taylor understood that. And then that's why I think she kind of asked about Denise, like, oh, well, you know, you and Denise, like, are, you know, we're friends, that's fine, but, you know, are you guys, like, into each other or what? And then at that point, she kind of, like, I guess became his wingman because, you know, she invited Denise out or whatever to go with the girls, and then said, you know, hey, if you like Steven, like, yeah, that's like my ex, but like, I just want him to be happy, you know, like, he doesn't have to be with me, but I just want him to be happy, you know, as long as we're friends, like, his happiness is all that matters or whatever. And if you really, you know, like him and are feeling him, you know, you should text him. And so she, you know, text, and I really think it was very genuine because, like, in those type of situations, like, you never know, like, the real, like, intent or what have you behind what the other person is saying. And I've definitely been in that situation before, but um it seemed very genuine. Like, I know it also seemed like Taylor was pretty hurt about it, pretty heartbroken, but she, like, knew that she kind of had to start letting go. And so then Denise and him, they meet up and they hang out. Like, they leave the bachelorette party, he leaves the um, bachelor party. And so they meet up, they've been hanging out, and then they're kind of getting towards the rooms. And so then Denise is like, you know, let's go up to my room or whatever. And so she's ready, and she is willing, ready and willing. But then they see Taylor's mom all drunk at the bar right there. And so, you know, Steven is like, oh, I gotta go help Lucinda. And and it just cracked me up when she was like, when they was talking about Taylor, and then she goes, that bitch. And then she says something real nice about her right afterwards. So I just thought that was funny. But so they don't end up hooking up because he's like a good guy and he helped Lucinda. And, you know, Denise even says, like, it's okay, like, you're a good guy. So I think that that's something that's definitely gonna bloom into, like, a relationship. I mean, obviously there's only 4 more episodes, so we really don't, I feel like we're really not going to know the outcome, you know, but maybe like if they do another time skip at the end, then we probably will know the outcome, but I don't know. They seem good together. I'll give them that. I just, you know, I really like how much, like, friendship and chemistry and history is there between Steven and Taylor. And, you know, that's kind of what they've given us the first 2 seasons is Steven and Taylor. And even though last season, no, it was the beginning of this season, they were dating other people, it was just they didn't really care about them, you know. So now it's kind of like tables are turning because Taylor's not dating anyone, and she is still kind of like, you know, what is it called? Pining for Steven, but now Steven has been away, you know, working, and so he has Denise there every single day. And the fact that, you know, they sit by each other and they work together every day and they have common interest. I mean, you know, the chemistry just builds from there sometimes. So um I think they are good together. I just, you know, for fans' sake, I would like to see him with Taylor, but I think Denise is a good option. She's pretty, And, you know, now that we've actually gotten to know her, other than her being rude all the time, she's a cool person. She is. And I think she compliments him very well. So, anyways, crazy, crazy scene with Conrad and Belly on the beach. Jeremiah acting a fool, drunk, and Stephen and Denise. So, I'm very excited to see what comes about for season 3, episode 8. Like I said, only 4 more episodes to go, y'all. I'll try to find some extra time next week so that it's not just me here talking in the bed, but if not, it's just gonna be me here talking in the bed. So either you like it or you don't, honey. Anyways, remember to like and follow and comment and subscribe, all of the things, because I need your support. And yes, I'm already working 3 jobs, but this is more like a hobby. I like to do this, but I also would like to, you know, put myself out there, get noticed, or whatever they say. And especially if people do watch this show, because, you know, Amazon says it's #1 in the US, so there has to be some of y'all out there who want to hear a realistic review on things. And you know what, like I said, one of those options is to comment and let me know your opinions. If you watch the show, let me know how you feel about episode 7 on the last video, how you feel about episode 6 on any of my videos, how you feel about that particular episode. Or shoot, just say if you're team Conrad, team Jeremiah, team Belly, team Jellyfish, team Bonrad, you know, anything. And I want to know. I'm curious. I'll reply. I'll like. Anyways, I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and I will be back. Me and my tired self will be back next week, hopefully, to make another video, and we will be reviewing season 3, episode 8 of The Summer I Turned Pretty. All right, bye guys.